Hey guys, it's your old pal Nick, also known as Nicholas the Parkway Bowler, and today we're going to talk about a simple thing called Bowling 101. So our first part that we're going to learn is about the fundamentals, which we're going to learn about our grip, stance, and our approach. So, conventional versus fingertip. Well, conventional means that fingers are inserted to your second knuckle and is best for beginners to control and build. Yeah. And another thing is about fingertip, which is inserted to your first knuckle, and it allows for greater lift and hook potential. And it is also recommended for advanced bowlers like me. And also, a helpful tip: keep your grip relaxed, and also squeezing leads to errant shots, like me. Like I have a blister on my thumb because I was squeezing. Okay, the second thing is our stance. So start with a solid athletic foundation, which means that feet should be shoulder width apart, with your knees slightly bent, with your ball waist high, elbow tucked, and shoulders square to the target. The third thing is about the 4 or 5 step approach. So the first step that you take is your push away. The second is your downswing. The third or fourth is your backswing. And your fourth or fifth is your slide and release. Also, timing is everything. The thumb must exit the ball first a split second before the fingers, just like how you're shaking your hands to make the ball hurt. The wrong thing. Most beginners try to spin the ball by twisting the wrist on top. This is the wrong thing to do. The secret is to stay behind the ball. Your hand should be directly behind the ball, like pushing a car, until the very last second, then fingers slip through the ball, not around it. So we're going to talk about the elements of a powerful hook. The first element is your revs, which is the amount of rotation on the ball. Higher revs equals more hook potential to hook violently at the back end. The second element is your speed. So speed kills hook. If you throw it too fast, friction can't take it over. Match the speed to the lane oil. The last element is your axis tilt, which is the angle of rotation. A football spiral won't hook. You need side rotation, also known as axis tilt. So why hook the ball? Well, first, our entry angle. A straight ball enters the pocket at about 2 degrees. Meanwhile, a hook enters at 6 degrees. And this wider angle dramatically reduces pin deflection, carrying strikes even on less than perfect hits. Also, the video that I'm going to do next is my secret to hooking the ball. We won't do that until we reach 100 subscribers. So like and subscribe for the updates that come for every week. And next, we're going to go to our common mistakes to avoid. Drifting. The first common mistake is drifting. Walking left or right during your approach instead of straight. That happens to me, but I fixed it. So, yeah. And another common mistake is your muscle, which is forcing the swing instead of letting gravity do the work. That is what also happened to me, but now I mastered it a little bit. The third common mistake is topping, and that means turning the hand over the top of the ball, killing the hook. And our last mistake that bowlers do is lofting, just throwing the ball into the air rather than rolling it onto the lane. So thanks for watching, y'all. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe. You can find me on YouTube, but don't worry about the others. That is not what I own. And otherwise, have a good day. Make sure to. And otherwise, have a good day. Make sure that you keep posted on our videos every week. And I hope you have a good day.